All right, we are in business, people.
We are
0 watchers. Yep.
I love
But it is.
I can see you. I see you.
I see
But
everybody.
I see you. I see you.
So, welcome to the Kickstarter Facebook launch.
Here we are, just the 3 of us launching
What better thing
campaigns
to
in
do
the
on a
sand.
Monday night?
I mean,
Monday
3
night
of us.
launch.
this was my plan. I'm playing with. Oh, that looks kind of neat,
Whoa.
right?
Somebody
It's,
is playing with
it's
fire.
magic.
Playing with
Magic.
fire.
So this is exciting. We have not done a Kickstarter in a very long time, and you know what else have we not done in a very long time, ladies?
We
Sang a
haven't seen
song.
each other.
We haven't been in the same room in a year.
Well,
We went from
Oh my God.
the
Connect at
closest
hip.
quarters you can imagine for extended periods of time,
yes,
Pretty much on the
To-
same bathroom schedule.
pretty
among
That's
other
right.
schedules.
That is
Yes.
right.
Yeah.
To not seeing each
To-
other for a year. We have no idea what anybody looks like anymore.
Yeah.
Nene could have grown.
I
could have
have.
grown.
I have.
She'd be
I've
the tallest
actually,
in the band.
I've
I do
outdone
wanna
myself.
say, though, it is, we haven't been together. We've been together in weird configurations, I guess, because depending on who's tested and when, or who's feeling, Kathy and I have the same parents, so we have figured out ways to be in
Right.
the same space.
True. More of
And
a
then
pod.
you and I actually, instead of working together, we decided to go on vacation together, which is a
Yeah,
testament to how much we must have missed
It's a
each
little-
other.
It's a little bonkers.
So we went on a ski trip, so we all tested for that, and that was a lot of fun. But we haven't all 3 gotten lined up to be sure that everybody's good. So we haven't all 3 been in. But I've done some stuff with Sibby. She's been here in the studio, which is great.
Yep.
I have. I visited.
Well, and we've been working remotely, which is testament to this Kickstarter that we. So what happened? So take us back a year, almost exactly,
Yeah.
and we recorded with our amazing friend Julie Wolf in Oakland, California.
Miles
where-
from that faded cruise ship.
Well,
Yes.
let's talk about what that run was all about, though. The final run, if you will.
Yeah.
We went out to California to be Melissa Etheridge's band. I mean, let's just be real
Right.
about what that trip was.
Well, to join our
And were
Of
we her
course,
band?
and-
We
Yeah.
were the band.
Well,
We
we
were a
did
band.
our own show, and then we helped fill in her show, her band, for that amazing fundraiser for the Save Our
Yeah.
Horses
Horses
fundraiser.
in our hands.
Um,
So, but the point is that if you're gonna go into
Right.
confinement
gonna-
for a year, you might as
Right.
well end it playing "Come to My Window" with Melissa Etheridge.
right.
I don't
And
know.
incidentally,
And then we-
side note, my guitar failed that night.
right.
We'd been touring.
Oh
We'd
my
been touring.
God.
We'd done a zillion shows. We played the
Your
night
life you've been
before,
touring.
no problem. And
Until
I
the
plug
show
in, and that guitar just crapped right out, didn't it?
It did. It did.
And,
because I remember how much that cost to get you one.
Oh my god. Boy, there was not enough Xanax in the room to get me through that panic attack.
I know.
But
how was it
Melissa
when
was just
Melissa-
like, I've got
You know.
two.
She's like,
I've got
"Here."
two. I got 2 of these tennis rackets. Why don't you use mine? I was
Mhm.
like,
Okay.
okay. And the guitar worked. My guitar worked that following night and all weekend in the studio.
Now that's all coming back to me now.
Yeah, me too.
It was bonkers.
So let's talk about. We did go into the studio with Julie Wolf out
Right.
in Oakland, right?
That's right. You
Right.
can say it. You can say it.
I just couldn't. I have the hardest time
Oakland.
remembering Oakland. I don't know why. Like every time I think of where was that studio, I know we were in California, near the place near San Francisco over the bridge, the other bridge,
A place near San
Right.
and they have a
Francisco.
football team, and it's where Kamala's from, and it's where our
Oakland.
best friend Julie lives. But I
Right.
can't
Right.
think of the town.
Very
Anyway,
best
the
friend.
point is that when we got to California, the pandemic wasn't really a thing yet. It was just sort of like
It was a whisper.
it was a whisper.
It was on the wind.
It was a screaming holler by the end of the trip. It was people were wearing those like crazy masks on the plane. It was
Right.
you, Nene, were flipping out. You came
I
out into the hotel
Didn't
gym
believe
one
it was
morning,
even happening.
and I didn't think you were going to leave that room because you were afraid it was outside the door. Like
I
was
was
like,
ready to
what are
rent a
we-
van to bring us home,
You were like,
and so
how
we
are we
didn't have
getting
to get
home?
on a plane. How are we
No,
getting
I
home?
know.
They're canceling flights. You're like, oh, please.
I know. I was
God.
like, would you
Come on.
stop? What do you think? The world is gonna stop?
Oh,
What are you
please.
crazy? Like, we'll drive the minivan home that we rented. Like,
We're
relax.
back.
Ding,
Fine.
ding, ding, ding.
We made
Every
it
2
home,
minutes,
but
she's like, this is happening. Did you see that? That's happening.
he's like, are you listening to Rachel Maddow? I was like, stop listening to
Boy, Rachel had me on the ledge.
Maddow.
She
We
did.
have a
She had me on the
show
ledge.
Well, you
tonight.
know what? The reality was you were right. I was like, oh my
She was-
God.
I think she was more right than
nuts.
even she thought. Were
Yeah.
you more
Yeah.
right than even you
Well,
thought?
I don't think
Yeah.
anybody could realize how right that was.
Well, and I had the handy wipes. I was wiping down
Oh, yeah, you
everything
did.
that we touched.
Uh-huh.
But anyhow, the reason we actually met with Julie to record was we had already recorded a handful of songs. We'd recorded a handful of songs in the studio that we'd been working on, and we were getting ready to push them out. And we thought, oh, wouldn't it be fun to do a companion piece with Julie live, which was totally different than our studio
Mhm.
effort.
That's right. And companion piece is the phrase we used. I don't know.
I wanted
To me, that sounds
I wanted
planned
to say
out.
hi to some people who are leaving comments right now. I see Karen Wagner and Kimberly Workman. I've seen both your names. Well, Karen Wagner, obviously, but you both were donors, and I did just send you out early access passcodes to, so you can start streaming. I just wanted to.
Lucky.
I wanted to stay in the vein of what we're
Yes.
actually doing, which is, I mean, obviously
Yes.
catching up, but also we are to interact with some of the people who are supporting our.
Yes,
We
yes,
are.
Please, please.
Actually, Julie mentions the Ivy Room also, which was a great show right before. That was our pre-production show for Julie for the studio.
Mhm.
And I hope that they are doing well. Actually, incidentally, jeez.
I want to just say hi to my mom. She's online.
Well, Kathy might want to. See, now you put Kathy in a hole because she didn't say hi.
She probably could hear me, actually.
Yeah. And Cindy Harbor loves us. We love you back. Deborah Dumas, I hope to see you live in the near future. We hope to see you too, Deborah.
Yes.
We hope to see ourselves live.
Julie Wolf is here, by the way. Julie is on the line. And so everybody on the thread is talking to Julie Wolf because she's now the new.
I should send Julie a link to join us.
She's the new Fonz in town.
She is. Well, I mean, Julie's always the Fonz.
She has been.
So hold on. So hold the line. This is a short kickoff video. And Kristen, why don't you tell us already some of the items, in fact, one of the specialty items that we're re-upping for a short period of time.
Okay, so we launched the campaign today, our Kickstarter campaign. And, you know, we set a goal. We felt it feels like a weird time, honestly. And we know that. So obviously. But also the truth is we are a band and we haven't toured. And so we really do try to not have to have these types of campaigns, especially because we run a nonprofit too. And so we often do come to people for money to raise money to do our outreach work and things. So then when it comes time to make a record or something, you know, we usually rely on the money we bring in through touring, through merch sales. You know, there's a lot of money in that. So we can usually rely on that. This past year, obviously, we haven't been able to do that. And so that was why we just thought, you know, we have the home studio setups, thank God. We have friends like Julie Wolf who have studios where we can, you know, insult them a little bit. Not totally, and hopefully not so much so that you will never work with us again, Julie, but we can find ways to get things done at a reasonable price is what I would say that we can get to. That isn't unattainable. But then beyond that, once the music's done, we want to do some things. You know, we want to make some videos. We want to support the music and promote it. So in that vein, we needed to raise some money. And so, and the hope is, you know, part of what we did through this entire production, if you will, is we're trying to be really inclusive and bring in female artists to work with us and keep that spirit, that Girls Rising spirit infused in what we're doing in our everyday life, right? And how we do things. So I'm sure once it comes time to make these videos, we're going to be looking for female directors, female editors, you know, and keep it in that sort of theme and idea. So that being said, we decided to set a goal at $5,000 because we wanted to be sure that we could get to that goal, because ultimately we won't get the money unless we reach the goal, right? and it's a stressful enough time. So like, it's so stressful to watch these campaigns go. Wouldn't you two agree? It can be very hard.
Absolutely.
It's like a
Yeah,
heart
yeah,
attack.
Yeah.
Even getting ready for a campaign like this is a heart attack, right? So we know that. And so you do a lot of prep work to do these campaigns. And then you get to the starting line, and if you have a goal that's too high, now you're going to just give yourself a heart attack and not sleep every night. So we just wanted to be able to wake up and like not have a pit in our stomach. So we set an attainable goal that will certainly get us to at least a really good video. And I think our hope is 2 or 3 videos, and maybe a little money beyond that, so that we can do additional promotion, maybe do some, there's like these streaming lists now that you have to get on, and you want to get the music out there a little bit. So, we're hoping to get to $5,000. We were hoping to get there today. If we don't get there today, hopefully we'll be there tomorrow or the day after. I feel fairly good that we're going to make it. But then beyond that, we want to push and try and get a little bit more, as much as we can. But at some point, it's going to be like, yeah, we can look at each other and say, we can chill. We got what we need. We're not looking to like buy an island in the Bahamas, unless maybe Ninius.
No,
Well, always,
but
always.
it would also help launch us back out on the road when we go out.
That's right. That's what I was thinking. It can get us back out on the road.
So why don't we talk about Kathy and Kristen had a guitar lesson. I believe that is gone.
It went, yeah.
And now we had a signed Les Paul that is gone.
Yeah,
and fortunately, we have another Les Paul, right?
So
that we just put up.
Yeah. So actually, Julie Wolf, hooked me up with a great guy over at Sweetwater, Dave.
Awesome.
And so I contacted Dave and they gave us a guitar, a Les Paul guitar. It's an Epiphone, and it's a sweet little electric guitar. They donated it to, and we'll have it. It's available for 24 hours starting now. We're at 4 p.m. today. So tomorrow at 4 p.m., it'll be gone. So we already got someone bid on one. It's gone. Now we have one more just for 24 hours. So if somebody bids on it tonight or tomorrow before 4 p.m., they're going to get it, and the money will come to us. And Sweetwater is hooking us up with that. So I thought that was really cool.
It's awesome.
We have a social media takeover.
We do. So that will be, your high risk taker if you want that. But I know we're not big cursors or anything, but what would happen is you would give us access to your social media, which is sort of something you tell your kids to never do. But we're telling you to give it to us, that you can trust us.
We'll say
we're going to go into your account, and we're going to post
intelligent, funny things.
That's right. And it will be clear. It will be clear that it's not you, if that's what you want. It'll be very clear that it's Antigone Rising, members of, your favorite band. Presuming anyone who would do that must really like us. And we'll do funny things, and we'll say hi to your people, whatever you want us to do. We'll just sort of hang out and infiltrate your social media for a day.
What about the private live stream?
Well, that came out so creepy. Should I rewrite that?
Private live stream. Let's change the name of that on that banner.
Actually people might like it. See if the
private live stream has already got someone. I think we've got a bidder on that.
Oh, okay.
Private.
Patty R. Some of you may know her as Patty R.
Tell her, Patty, it comes with 3 free.
Or you know what? Maybe it was Cheryl, actually. Cheryl.
Oh, okay.
Cheryl R. Not Patty R. But we would do it for Patty R too. But so the private Zoom, it's just a Zoom concert, and it'll be at a point where we all can sit in the same space, the 3 of us, and not feel like we're in jeopardy. And then you can invite your friends, so you can have like 5 friends, and then we're not big rule keepers, so you invite 10 friends. We don't care.
Well, yeah,
it says 5 because you got to make rules. But, you have 6,
sure.
7, 10, 20. Your nana, we don't care.
All right,
your nana.
How about the merchant credit package?
Well, I think that would probably consist of some of our merch.
Mm-hmm.
What does credit mean? I'm confused.
That's a great question. I was wondering that as well.
We are now part of what's that bank called? We give credit.
Right. This is all new trendy stuff that we need to educate ourselves on.
I'm totally kidding. That's not what it is. Credit is like credit for helping us complete the project. We will give you credit on social media. We will give you credit anywhere there's credits, liner notes. Thank you. Thank you
Okay.
to
So it's
you
not like
for
credit
your
card.
contributing to our campaign. No, we're not issuing credit cards.
That could be
We're going
kind
to
of
give you
cool,
credit.
though.
You can have a Hamburger
The
Tuesday
Antigone
for a
Rising
live stream
MasterCard.
today. Your name is in lights. Your name in lights.
That's the credit. Your name and lights.
Oh, yeah. I got it. Yeah.
See?
So there's t-shirts. So part of the merch package will be CDs, all of our CDs, which
Which everybody listens to now, CDs.
So
Some
why don't we
people do,
talk why don't we talk a little bit, sorry, about the songs real quick, that we're putting out there.
And the companion piece.
Yes, let's. We only have a few minutes left, and then we're yanking ourselves off of here because this is just the kickoff, and we're going to be doing a handful of these. I believe we're going to be doing one next Tuesday, right, Chris?
Yeah, every Tuesday for the rest of the month. But I do want to encourage everyone to donate. Go on there right now, because then I can sleep easily tonight while you two snore. I don't snore anymore. Tossing.
I don't snore anymore.
I meant to put this somewhere else. Wait.
So the songs are awesome. The songs, we had written some new songs and actually recorded them legit in the studio. And then we took some of these same songs, the companion piece, and recorded them live with Julie Wolf out in Oakland. So there are different versions of some of the same songs, which is pretty cool, I think, because it's kind of different perspective and different feel. And that's what this album is kind of all about. It's taking, the vision of a studio version, but also doing a live version where we get to play off of each other and you get that live feel. So it's really an eclectic, cool mix of us.
Projects to be there.
What's that?
Currently streaming on the page. That if you go on Kickstarter now and you participate,
watch the video,
you will get an access code. And you will be able to access a page on our website right now. You'll get a code. There's 2 tracks there now. 2 of the tracks are what we did with Julie Wolf that are live in studio versions of 2 of the songs. And I'm having a little bit of a brain problem because I can't remember which 2, but I know there's 2. One might be, but I can't be sure. And one is Take It Easy.
You don't know. You have to go. You have to go find out.
Well, you have the only way to find out. So I'll have to donate, I guess, to get the code.
Oh, so you don't.
Well, no, I know what it is. I know everything. And you know what else I know? Right now, someone who's watching has the name Antigone. There's somebody.
Oh, that's exciting.
Their name is
I think we need to hire somebody to run our own social media thing here.
Hello,
if our
Antigone.
own person can't remember the code.
This is true.
I know the code.
Ladies, that's it. We've done it. We've reached our quota here for our Kickstarter kickoff.
All right. So everyone, please join us on the campaign. We're hoping to get there as soon as we can, and we'll see you. We're going to be doing updates all the time here on Facebook, on Instagram, and we'll be back next Tuesday. Thanks,
all right.
Everyone. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Thanks.
So much.
Can't wait to see you on the Kickstarter. Leave us messages. Yay! Ciao.
Ciao for now.